And we are live. We are live right here on Facebook and YouTube for a special edition of Politics Unfiltered right here on Black News Undisputed, where your voice matters. Listen, we all know what happened with Donald Trump. We're going to get into that today with Donald Trump surviving this assassination attempt. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on the matter. I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes to come on in here, and I gotta share this to a couple of other places, and then we're gonna get into the show. All right, let's go with our intro. New intro that I created.
Black excellence, shining bright, stories untold, we bring to light. Keeping it real, no need to hide. Black news undisputed, join the ride. Black news undisputed, voices strong and undisputed, spreading truth, never diluted. Black news undisputed, we're here to be heard. From the streets to the stars above, sharing the news with truth and love. No holding back, we're unafraid. Black news undisputed, our platform's made. Black news undisputed, voices strong and undisputed, spreading truth, never diluted. Black news undisputed, we're here to be heard. Run tall, stand proud, let your voice be clear. Black news undisputed, we're breaking barriers. Together we rise, together we fight. Black news undisputed, shining bright. Black news undisputed, voices strong and undisputed, spreading truth, never diluted. Black news undisputed, we're here to be heard.
All right. Welcome to another episode of Politics Unfiltered right here on Black News Undisputed. I am your host, Andre Ajajo. Listen, Donald Trump survives an assassination attempt. I have a lot of thoughts. I have a few thoughts on this matter. I have a few key points that I want to bring out, and I'm going to put these graphics on the screen, and they are going to, and then we can kind of try to put these things in perspective of how we feel, okay? Because, there's two things that we can say. Some people are saying that Donald Trump is heroic, and some people are saying that it's a setup. So I found this picture. If you look on the bottom of the screen, let's look at the top one. Very heroic. If you saw the video after he was hit, okay? After he was hit, you're going to notice that he put up his fist. And if you listen to the video clearly, the Secret Service was trying to get him out of there. And he said, wait. And he put up his fist and said, fight. So, looking very heroic and all of that, obviously the Secret Service was trying to, he was looking very heroic. But for me, it's like, I'm going to be honest. I feel like it's a setup. I feel like this was done on purpose. I don't really feel like this was somebody really trying to kill Trump. We've seen this on many shows also, okay, where they could hire someone to try to take out the president, and then once they try it, then they kill the person, because they did kill this guy. It wasn't like this guy was caught. They could have caught him. He had nowhere to run. Why did they have to actually kill him? They could have shot him in the leg, something, so he could stay alive, and then he could be put on trial. But then obviously he's probably gonna snitch and say, no, they hired me, they asked me to do it. There's a lot that could be said, guys, ladies and gentlemen, with this whole thing. That's just my thought. A lot of the attention was been put on Biden and if he's gonna continue to run and everything, and I've been feeling like Trump is going to win anyway, but when you see something like this is like a no-brainer. It looks like Donald Trump is going to win. I did not vote for Donald Trump, but at the same time, when you look at this is making him look like a hero. There are people I've been watching the news and looking at podcasters and, these different news outlets. And there are people that totally stand against Trump. And now they're calling him a hero. He looked very heroic. What do you guys think? Do you think he looked very heroic, or do you think he pulled the Jesse Smollett? What do you think? You think this is a setup, or do you think that this is something real? That's just how I feel, guys. That's how I feel about it. I feel like it's a setup. Who knows? It's just my opinion. Okay, this is just my opinion. I don't know what is going on. But he survived an assassination attempt. There was a video that was posted, and I'll have to post this on our Facebook page. I'll get the link to it, and I'll probably do this on my TikTok, where I break down Bishop Andrew. I think is it Drew Sheard. He about a couple weeks ago, he, said that something big was coming. There's a lot of people that have been feeling like there's big stuff coming, but he gave a warning, and I'm gonna get that video. We're gonna break down that video and see if what he had to say kind of aligns with what just happened this weekend. All right. Donald Trump, he survived, and there's a lot of speculation. First of all, how did this guy get on the roof? Because he was about, I think they said about 400 feet away, which is not that far. It wasn't that far. Another thing is, people saw the shooter on the roof, and they were trying to tell the security and everybody, hey, there's a guy on the roof. They never took the shot. They never tried to get him down. You know what I'm saying? It's like come on guys, we got to make this make sense. Make it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Do you really think that someone tried to kill Trump on their own? Do you really think they tried to kill him on their own, or were they told to? Were they hired to? What do you think? Because it got to make sense. All of these Secret Service people that Donald Trump has, and you're going to tell me that this guy was able to be about 400 feet away, which is not far, on a roof, which when if you know anything about the Secret Service and these events, they're supposed to be Secret Service on the roof all the time. They're already supposed to be on the roof, okay? So the fact that they were not on the roof, that is, that's alarming. You understand what I'm saying? That's very alarming. And, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about what's going on? What happened? It's sad. This whole thing has been a whole crap. It's been a lot of crap going on with Donald Trump, this whole election cycle, and he's got immunity. Now this is like he can have revenge on his political opponents. It's a lot, guys. Like come on, like what do you guys think about what's going on? I just know that it's a lot, and it's a lot to unpack. And I'm like, wow, this is something. That man should have never been able to get on that roof. When you really think about it, he should have never been able to get on that roof, ever. But he was. He was able to get on the roof. And what happened. So what's next? What do you guys think is going to be next? What I think is going to be next is Trump is going to, this is going to be his whole campaign, his whole campaign slogan now, that he survived, and he's going to get revenge, and he may try to even blame his political opponents for it. I guarantee he's going to try to blame Biden for it. Even though President Biden did call him. He said he called him, and, he was praying for him and all that kind of stuff. But, it's like, what do you think? This is a lot. Like, I know there have been assassination attempts on past presidents before. But, this is like, wow, this is crazy. This is something. Do you think President Trump is being heroic? Put it in the comments. Or do you think that it's a setup? This is why I say we need to vote, guys. This is exactly why I say, hey, we need to get to these polls and vote. Because, Like I said, voting is your voice. And if you don't vote, not voting is giving a vote to the person that you don't want there. So I'm going to just tell you that you need to just get up and vote. And that's the best thing you can do, is vote. Not voting is not an option, ladies and gentlemen. It's really not. Really not an option to not vote. Let's check out my YouTube account. Checking our YouTube account. But yeah, not voting is not an option. There are a lot of people out there that feel like, I'm not going to vote. My vote doesn't matter. You better stop with that crap. You better really stop with it. Voting is your voice, as I always say. Voting is your voice. And if you don't vote, when bad things happen, you cannot say anything. You cannot complain. You cannot sit there and complain about what's not happening. Like I said, I've already done my early voting. We went and we voted back then, and this is some serious stuff. This is some serious stuff. My lights went out. I guess the batteries went off. But anyway, that's all I really wanted to come on here and just give my view and my take on it. I will do a more in-depth video, but that'll be on TikTok. So you can check us out on TikTok at Black News Undisputed. My @ is at Dre's_media. If you want to follow us there on TikTok, and we have a lot of video content there. All right, guys. So please, guys, get to the polls and vote this November. Vote like your life depends on it. They tried to kill Donald Trump. That's kind of crazy. I would have thought, most people would have thought maybe they would have tried to kill Biden. But nobody wants Biden to die, because nobody wants to see Kamala Harris in the seat. So that's another thing that you got to think about, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, vote like your life depends on it, guys. All right. I'll see you on another episode of Black News Undisputed's Politics Unfiltered. We'll see you next time. God bless. Peace.
Hey, listen up now, bringing you the news, no holding back. Wow, black excellence, shining bright, stories untold, we bring to light. Keeping it real, no need to hide. Black News Undisputed, join the ride. Black News Undisputed, voices strong and undisputed, spreading truth, never diluted. Black News Undisputed, we're here to be heard. From the streets to the stars above, sharing the news with truth and love. No holding back, we're unafraid. Black News Undisputed, our platform's made. Black News Undisputed, voices strong and undisputed, spreading truth, never diluted. Black News Undisputed, we're here to be heard. Run tall, stand proud, let your voice be clear. Black News Undisputed, we're breaking barriers. Together we rise, together we fight. Black News Undisputed, shining bright. Black News Undisputed, voices strong and undisputed.